Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Something happened in the northern part of Nigeria, but what is shocking is the fact that when the result came out, Nigerians were shocked as how the whole matter was in a hush-hush tone. And it's just when the result came out that most Nigerians got to know exactly what happened to Pantami. In a moment, you're going to find out exactly what happened, and what was the resultant effect, and what Nigerians are saying, judging the fact that Pantami happened to be in the corridor of power. Not just corridor of power, he's also one of our communication gurus, digital communication gurus. You're going to find out in the moment what happened. But before we do that, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. The bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, a son of Ali Issa Pantami, the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, who was reportedly kidnapped in Bauchi State, has been rescued. According to the sources, the minister's son was found at a checkpoint in Dambam, one of the local government areas of Bauchi State, on Friday. The source did not state if any ransom was paid. It was gathered that the victim, who was identified as Alamin Issa Ali Pantami, lives with his grandmother. Confirming his release, one of the victim's guardians said, "We just left the house. He's back home now." He was found in Dambam, where his abductors dropped him. They dropped him at a checkpoint, and from there he was brought home. When contacted on Friday afternoon, the chief imam of Issa Ali Jamaat Mosque, Imam Husani, who have earlier refused to comment on the incident, simply said the boy is at home. But the police public relations officer PPRO in Bauchi, Mohammed Ahmed Wakil, said the matter was not reported. He also said that after he was contacted over the issue, he reached out to all the divisional police officers in the metropolis, and they said the matter was not reported. Our correspondent had earlier sought his reaction to the kidnap incident. All we require from members of the public is to assist us with credible information on movement of dubious characters in their midst for necessary action. And if there is any problem, they should report to the police. The menace of kidnapping has been a source of concern to Nigerians who have reportedly called on the government to address the trend. The last known case of the son of a 7th minister happened in 2019 when Dayo Adewale, son of the then Minister of Health, Isaac Adewale, was abducted. Adewale, who was kidnapped at his farm located at Iroko near Fiditi in Afijio local government area of Oyo State, was released after 24 hours. Last year, Dabit Karin, a niece to the Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Tallinn, was kidnapped at Ratia Low Cost in Jos South local government area of Plateau, but she regained freedom after 48 hours. Nigerians have taken to their social media to react. Some of them are quite comic relief, others are very serious matters. This one say, Buhari is walking. Another person here say, if Abba Kyari is still in detention, then who kidnapped him? Investigation should be carried out to ensure the kidnapper is brought to book. Another person here is saying, we not even hear say they even kidnap himself. Maybe they silently paid. Maybe they know themselves. No need to make noise and expose lots of waiting we suppose know. This person here is saying, we just left the house. He's back. Another person said, seriously, with all this same registration, they can't catch the culprit? Is the question. Another person here said, I hope it is not an arranged thing. I don't know. This one here is saying, is anyone reading this? Kidnappers drop victim at a security checkpoint? Food for thought. Another person here is saying, in Papa no fit use NIN to track the kidnappers, because that's exactly what they told Nigerians, that if we can register our SIM cards using NIN, that can easily trace out kidnappers. Although we're told that the kidnappers no longer use phones anymore, they no longer use simulated phones, they now use walkie-talkie. to boycott this with walkie-talkie. You don't even need to track it with NIN. Have you now seen now that we're just walking in circles in this country, except we make up our minds to have true database? What we are having here is it's pathetic, honestly. A Pantami's son was kidnapped. It was quietly done. And when he was released too, it was also quietly released. Nigerians did not know. This kidnapping thing is more than a syndicate. It's worse. And we are keeping our mouth shut, watching it degenerating to something else. I guess last, like somebody will say, now the youth of Nigerians, now we go solve this problem last. When we make up our mind, we know how to solve it. This one here is saying a Home Minister of Communication can't save himself from the monster he joined in creating. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? What did he join in creating, please? He said the NIN SIM linkage thing is a complete failure and a total waste of time and money. This one here is saying, I think the kidnappers found out they kidnapped the wrong person and silently dropped him off at the checkpoint, which was a safe place. Imagine kidnappers dropping someone off at a military police checkpoint. They weren't even worried that the kid might scream. What does that tell you? It's like police arresting the son of IG of police, Usman Baba. I don't understand. I'm sure the particular person who kidnapped this child will be dealt with appropriately. This one here say be like say these ones wey kidnap am be JJC. Dem no get the memo say dem no suppose touch the oga dem family members. A single phone call from the top put them in order. This is crazy. Nigerians can just imagine what they're look. Can you imagine that scenario this guy created? That maybe these ones are newly recruited kidnappers. And when they found out that what's wrong with you? Do you know you went and picked somebody's big man's son? Release that child. Just imagination, actually. But the truth is, it's good to know that he's back safe and sound. But then we should also look into the issue of insecurity. It has no respect. Because Pantami may be in the corridor of power today, tomorrow he may not be. And if he's not, and they pick up anyone, it may not even be his son, maybe anybody's son. Is that how it's going to play out? Sometimes some of them may not even know who they've picked until eventually the deed has been done. And maybe the child or whoever the victim is loses his life. Kidnap business or kidnap syndicate is not something we should be playing the kid's glove. We should begin to look into it, and this time around with so much hardness if we have to. All hands should be on deck, although the police have also assured us that whatever information we have, we shouldn't keep quiet about it, but rather we should look into exposing them. These kidnappers that are usually in our midst, we all know these things. We know a whole lot of people are scared of pointing fingers at them, so that at the end of the day, they don't go back and say, the person will expose you, na him be that. At the end of the day, you that wants to be a good Samaritan to clear the environment ends up being a victim. So this thing is something that everyone has to be involved. Security is everybody's business. It's good to know that he's safe and sound. We also pray for as many who are going through such that they also get home in one piece. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's put in that comment section. What's your take?